Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl the Coxie Empire. Thank you so much guys for your subscriptions, for likes, for comments, for your feedbacks. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click on the subscribe button. Let me know what you feel. I would like to hear from you in the comment section down below. Okay guys, so today we are here with a new video, and it's going to be a fun and interesting topic for both educators and parents. So if you're a parent, what are you doing? Grab your popcorn, come and sit down and listen. If you're an educator, I know you're going to relate with whatever we are going to say today, so please sit and watch and let me know what you feel, what you think in the comment section too. So before we start, a quick disclaimer please. We are just talking based on our own experience. We are not referring to any institution, and we are not speaking for anyone, please. So it's our own opinion based on the experiences we have experienced as educators. Let's dive right into it, guys. Okay, things that educators, teachers wish that the parents know. So I want to start with the lady on my left, the melanin queen. Tell us your name.
My name is Precious Waja.
Okay, the lady on my right.
All right, I'm Dorcas Ijego.
Okay, and we have three of us are all educators, so please, you're hearing first-hand information, no serious information. Okay, let's start. Miss Precious, what do you think? One of the things you feel teachers should know. Parents should know.
Um, I'm just going to dive right into it because this one has been at the top of my mind and it's been bothering me.
Okay.
Now, before I go into that, let me just say that teaching is as much a profession as banking is. It's as much as a profession
Of
as
course.
being a doctor is. They are as much professionals as bankers and doctors. And I always feel like they are not, I don't want to use the word appreciated, but they are not as they're not accorded as much respect as other professionals.
True.
And the truth is that they even do so much more, really, in the society, because in a way they are responsible for molding what our future becomes.
Exactly.
They work with you in your journey to
build them,
to build your child. Do you understand? So their profession is actually quite a big deal, and there is this condescending attitude that a lot of parents have towards teachers. Truth be told, they see teachers as paid nannies.
Exactly. Why is
Yeah,
that?
That's how they see
nannies.
teachers.
That's the right
They
word.
see teachers as just a class above nannies.
Yeah.
They are the ones that watch your kids while you get job done, and you think that the job they do is not as important as the work you do wherever it is that you work. Okay, I feel like I'm beginning to sound very emotional about this, but it really, really upsets me. Now, I understand that because I was having that conversation with a colleague some days ago. Debbie, I think it was you. And we talked about some people just being ignorant, really. And we can forgive that because it's very, very demeaning.
That's sad.
So I feel like some parents need to pay attention to the kind of relationship they have with their child teachers.
Yes, I wish that the parents will know how important teachers. If you are not giving feedback, you are not going to get feedback because you are not even making yourself accessible in the first place. The teacher is unsure how you are going to react, so you'll be like, okay, let me just keep my calm. Wisdom.
And that boils down to respect too.
Exactly.
Because if a parent condescend or look down on a teacher, if that child is observant, he or she will do so.
Exactly.
Like the primary, like in the primaries, they know what is happening. A child needs to respect their teacher, at least, as their foundation is very, very important. As they are growing up, first thing you teach a child is respect. The child should be able to tell a teacher, "Good morning, Mrs. Good morning, Mrs." A parent should tell a teacher, "Thank you for taking care of my child. You won't do anything. Thank you." We go a very long way.
Sorry to cut you short. I think another thing is like kids watch the way you treat your house help at home. They help at home. They see how you treat them. So they tend to treat other people that way too.
Yeah.
That's the truth. So you should also be careful about how you treat people around your children because hard as we try in school, there also has to be a correlation of what happens in school and what happens at home.
home.
If you teach something else in school and they go home and they see something else, and they learn by observing.
Exactly.
They learn from examples. Children learn from what you do more than they learn from what you say.
Yeah.
So the way you treat the people around you teaches them how to treat others.
Another thing I think, with relation to the teachers, I think that especially like Ms. Dot said, from primary school, things you even say, the way you even respond to things that regards the child's teacher, the child just
Now,
already you have a child's teacher. What did she even bring again? What did she even say again? How can your teacher be writing this kind of thing?
Yeah.
The child already knows that, oh, my parent does not even, this teacher doesn't, is he not an ordinary teacher? All those things you say, the child already knows, and he comes to school and then he plays back the same thing.
Exactly.
You do, and then you begin to wonder that, where did this child, I've never taught my child to do this. The child sees what they are doing, so they do it. They do the same thing, the same way you treat the teacher. You talk about the teacher, the things you say about the teacher at home. Your child comes to school and does the same thing, just acts it out exactly how you.
If you have a problem with the teachers, or you have a problem with the work that is being sent home, call the teacher.
Exactly.
Do you understand? If you work in institutions where teachers are not accessible, call the school management. So another thing is, it's not too early for you to start following up on your child's education. It's not too early for you to be involved in your child's progress academically. So I am an early years educator, and I see a lot of parents who are not concerned about their children's academic performance in early years. So they have this laissez-faire attitude towards it, and they are like, when they get to primary school,
is it not just a child?
He's just a child, or he's just a child.
No,
He's just 3, he's just 4. They don't care. Some of them don't come for the results. They don't care about all of it. So when you give homework home, they're like, this is too much. How old is this child?
They even ask you, a 3-year-old, is he supposed to read ABC? And I'm like, really?
But the truth is that it's never too early for you to take their academic progress seriously.
Never
because this foundation is very important, both academically and psychologically. I know some parents are interested in their psychological development, in their social development. All of those things are important. All of them are important. When you see academics, parents pay attention to other aspects, but most of them don't pay attention to academics. And that foundation is very important. If it wasn't important, well, as well scrap it, and when the child gets to primary school, they can start learning
like they did in those days.
So, but at this level, there are foundations that need to be laid, and just like the Bible said, if the foundation be faulty, what can the righteous do?
And you know, what I noticed is that by the time the children get to primary 1 and the parents begin to notice that my child is not doing well, that's when they begin to bombard the child. Lesson teacher, lesson in school, lesson at home, lesson. That's when they start to follow. Meanwhile, you can just make work easy for yourself by just following up these little baby steps. This ABC, I seen after all, it's not just to read ABC.
Like,
it's as little as it is. You don't know how much your child, how much a foundation it is for your child as the child moves up.
And
like
it even helps, it even helps other aspects of their development. Because it improves their confidence. It builds their confidence. Imagine if you're in a play group or in a class where others are doing something and you're not able to do it. It affects the child's confidence.
That means even when that child takes homework home, you see the dependency. They don't allow the children to do it. No. A 5-year-old child can sit down. There's a thing I posted on my status some time ago. A 5-year-old child can use the cutlery. The 5-year-old child can pick his clothing. A 5-year-old child can beat his or herself. Yes. Go and Google it. Start. Be there. Just stand and monitor that child. You see, when the child keeps doing it, it becomes so good. When he gets to primary 1, you start bombarding the teacher. Maybe you see the teacher didn't do his or her work. No, it's not supposed to be like that. When a child takes homework, I always emphasize on it. Please do the ones you can do. When you feel you can't do it, and a teacher can't give a child home form without teaching that child.
Something that teachers wish that parents knew.
Yes.
Like it's an abomination for
you your pen, your writing to be on your child's
book. In a child's book.
Please. Like, it's not proper.
Seriously, if I wanted an adult to do it, I would do it. I won't send it to you So it's for the child.
Yeah.
If the child is struggling with it, it's your job to let me know that this child is struggling with this thing at home. So I pay
Exactly.
more attention in school.
Yes.
But for you to write for the child, come on, seriously.